Hello, welcome to our home. I'm Abby.
And I'm Heather.
We just want to say thank you for taking the time to watch this video. We hope it gives you a little more insight into who we are as people and how a child fits into our life. So Heather and I met in Brooklyn, New York, where we went to the same physical therapy graduate program. Heather was in the class below me, and I knew that I wanted to say hello and get to know her. So I saw her one day on the subway, and I decided to say hello. And as every New Yorker knows, when someone you don't know says hello, you put your headphones on and turn your music up a little bit louder, which is exactly what Heather did. So, what ended up happening was that we got off at the same stop, we walked into the same building and up to the same classroom. So Heather was very embarrassed and was lucky that I continued to say hello. So since this time we've been inseparable, and we lived in New York together for a few years, and then we ended up moving to Maryland to be closer to my family. We bought a home here, which we love, and we have a cat named Scout, and we hope to someday get a dog when we have a child that's old enough to enjoy that.
So Abby and I have been married now for almost 2 years. We had a small wedding at a Greek restaurant with our closest friends and family. It was a really special day because not only did I marry the love of my life, but also it was her grandparents' 56th wedding anniversary on that same day.
So I have a really large family of aunts, uncles, and cousins who we see all the time. Heather has a smaller family, so I love that she's been able to be a part of our big holiday get-togethers and all the craziness that goes along with that.
That's one of the things that first drew me to Abby, was just that she really loves her family. She's also was a former professional ballet dancer, and even to this day I can kind of catch her twirling around the kitchen. She's very artistic and passionate, and at the end of the day, she just really puts her heart and soul into everything that she does.
So one of the reasons that I love Heather is she's just such a kid at heart. She's a big soccer fan, and we even have a soccer goal in our backyard. She's very creative, and she'll spend hours carving the perfect pumpkin just to see a smile on her niece's face.
We live in a small town in Maryland that's close to the mountains and great state parks. There's lots of places where you can go kayaking, hiking, skiing, and those are just some of the things we like to do together. Also, we live pretty close to DC and Baltimore, so we can go to the city if we want to on the weekends.
So another thing that Heather and I share is a career. We're both physical therapists, and so it's been really cool to share that passion. We both work in an orthopedic setting, so we see people from ages 5 to 95. We've worked really hard to get started in our careers, so we feel like now is the perfect time to start a family.
So adoption has been something we've talked about since we first started dating. Abby's brother was adopted as an infant when she was 10, which is why it's always been so meaningful to us. When we first decided to start a family, there was no question as to which route we would take. Adoption's always been a positive choice for us.
So I was fortunate enough to remember meeting my brother's birth mother, and still to this day I can see parts of her in him. They both love old cars, they're both very artistic, and it's been really cool to see how this has played into his career decision of becoming an engineer. So back in the day when we adopted my brother, we didn't have all these high-tech things like Parentfinder videos, so we wrote a letter, and the birth mother ended up choosing our letter because we said that my dad made us Mickey Mouse pancakes every weekend. So these little things have always been really important to us, and we hope to bring that to a child's life.
Thank you for watching our video. We'd be honored to get to meet you and get to know you better. We wish you all the best. Bye!